No, it kind of tastes like a soggy crouton.
Welcome everybody to the second installment of the Truck Tent Tacoma channel. My name's Aaron. Last video we did a camping trip in the snow. Today's going to be something a little bit different. We're going to talk about budget truck camping. Now, the reason why I want to do this video is because when I first looked into doing truck camping or camping in general, every time I saw a video, it looked like somebody's setup was like thousands of dollars, and me being an educator, I didn't really have the money to get that kind of a setup and go out and explore. So I did a lot of research, found a lot of things that didn't cost as much, and I have built my own little setup, and I want to share that with you so that maybe if you're kind of stuck in the price issue, that you see what I have, see that it may be affordable, and then you can also get out and start camping just like I have when I've started this channel. So we're going to have a big focus on my tent, and then we're going to show some things off to the side as well. So let's get right into it. Actually, before we get into the video, I want to start off by thanking Vitamin Water for sponsoring this video. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, this is Body Armor, not Vitamin Water. So I'm fired from that sponsor, but no, we don't have a sponsor. Obviously, this is just the second video, so I wouldn't have a sponsor. But with this being the second video, I did want to take a second to thank everybody that watched the first video. As of the recording of this one, we're pushing 400 views. We've gained some subscribers, got some wonderful comments on the last video. So thank you to everybody that watched, commented, liked, shared, subscribed, whatever. I'm grateful for anything that comes my way in terms of liking the channel. I'm here to entertain you, so hopefully I've been able to do that. And before I started this video, I just wanted to really quick say thank you to everybody that was a part of the first video. As it continues to grow and as the channel continues to grow, I just want to tell y'all how much I appreciate you for making the first video so successful and motivating me to continue, and hopefully to continue from here on. So once again, thank you. And now let's get into my budget camping setup. Okay, first off, we've got the star of the show, and that's the Napier Backroads truck tent. I'll put the price on the screen. I can't remember exactly how much I got it for, but I'm pretty sure it was under $200. So we've got the tent. We're gonna take it out, take it apart, put it together, put it in the truck, and show you about how long that process takes. They say to start it on the ground and then move it to the truck for easier assembly. So I'm gonna do that. I haven't actually ever tried that, so I'm gonna do it this time and see how that goes. So we'll do a quick time lapse of putting the tent together. I'm also going to show you all the different pieces of it, and then we'll see how long it takes me to get it put together. Okay, so the tent is fully put together other than being put in the back of the truck, so that's the next step. So we're about to put the pre-made tent on the ground into the back of the truck. This would probably be easier with two people, but I'm by myself right now, so I'm gonna do it on my own. These straps right here go through your tailgate. And then wrap around and secure there to hold your tent in. So if you're not expecting rain, you've got your whole tent set up already. It took about 10 minutes. If you are expecting rain, we're going to show you how to put on the Rainfly. So the Rainfly has just common little, I don't even know what these are called. I'll just call it a button push. I don't know what it is. That you throw over the top of the tent, and then you click these in all four corners. There's a spot. There's a spot, and then there's some spots on the back as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on. And voila, that fast. Rainfly's up. I actually got it right on the first try. And we have a fully put together tent in less than 15 minutes. So very simple, very easy to put up. So now what I'm gonna do is just put in some of the stuff that I add to it. First edition is our sleeping pad. This is a Teton Sports XXL, I believe is what it's called. And this one costs about $130 online right now, I think. And this is just so it fits two people, for me and my wife, for when my wife comes. But you can get smaller ones for cheaper. I think they're $89. And you can get even cheaper pads than this. So this is kind of, I guess you could consider this a luxury pad, maybe not. Next we have a Magellan 10-degree 2-person sleeping bag. Again, two people, me and my wife. I can sleep in it by myself if I choose to. So that goes on there next. Now we're going to show the inside of my crib. Before I do that, we got to take the shoes off. They're a little muddy. This right here is a lot more important in the summer than in the winter, but it hangs up here at the top. It's a light as well as a fan, and it'll stay on all night. Then we've got the Jackery. This is the most expensive piece of all this, but I got the small one, so it wasn't as expensive as some of them, and that's just to keep my devices charged so I can film videos. And then my absolute favorite part is just laying back in the tent, and all you can see is what's out the door. So if you can find you a nice view like this, you can just chill in your tent, relax, and enjoy a nice view. We're gonna get into my kitchen setup, but before we do that, we got a special guest. It's my buddy Jake here. He owns this nice piece of property I'm out here filming my video on, so thanks to him for that. But anyways, some of my basic essentials. I don't know what all this is, but it's a cookware packet that I got for like $15 on Amazon. This is my pot and pan that I also got for like $5, maybe $10. Biscuits and Gravy, we're gonna try that in just a minute. And then my Magellan stove, which was like $35, and that's $50 cheaper than the Coleman version. So I'd say that's a steal as long as it keeps working. So far, so good. Just a minute. So me and Jake here are gonna try the Biscuits and Gravy. I had 3 of these. One was fettuccine alfredo, which I told y'all was just as good as my wife's. The other one is creamy mac and cheese. I'm gonna save that for a later date. And the one I'm most skeptical about right here, Jake's gonna try it with me, so y'all know I'm not lying if I say it's good. So we've got our water boiling. We're gonna pour it in there. And we gotta stir it up. Oh, didn't lock my spoon out. Smells good. We'll let it sit and we'll pick back up when it's done. The biscuits and gravy are ready. I gotta give it one last stir. Then I'm gonna take a bite, then we're gonna let Jake take a bite, and we're gonna give it a rating. So before I eat it, doesn't look the best, I would say, but I guess if you got a gravy biscuit from any of your fast food restaurants and stirred it up, this is what it looked like. But anyway, let's give it a taste. Flavor's not bad. Not as good as the Alfredo was. Texture is a little different, but I mean, to add water, it lasts 30 years. Like, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's as good as my wife's, but she doesn't make biscuits and gravy, so who knows. But anyways, now let's let Jake have a try. All right, so we got Jake. We've got the thing. You want to use my spoon, or?
I'm gonna have to use this new
Oh
one.
Lord!
I ain't gonna
He's taking out the whole spatula. That's not a spatula. That's a spoon.
I don't want a lot. I ain't gonna eat your whole bag.
Oh.
Here we go.
What you think, Mountain Man?
No, it kind of tastes like a soggy crouton. Oh, I mean, it ain't bad.
You could eat it. You could eat it though, right?
Yeah, I could eat it on the trail.
I wish you could have tasted the Alfredo, but we'll bring Jake in for some more food reviews.
Yeah, I want this.
We're saving that for Valentine's Day. We got a special treat for that. Jake, thanks for letting me use your beautiful property. This is who the video is sponsored by the way, Jake. See, this is his name, in case y'all are wondering. Works at BMW if you're looking for him. I've taken everything out of the tent, so now I'm going to show you the breakdown. It's even quicker than putting it up. Basically, you just take the poles down from where they are, unstrap it from the truck. You're good to go. We'll start with the Rainfly. I'll do a time lapse. You can see how I do it, and then at the end, I'll kind of tell you how long it took based on however long this video is. Got her all packed up. It took about 8 minutes to get everything down and in the bag. Everything fits in the bag, but I usually don't put it all in there. I usually keep the poles out to make it easier to zip up. But everything's in there. You can see it all fits. Before we end the video, I want to make sure that I say I absolutely love this tent. I didn't say that at any point in the video, but this tent is awesome. It's wonderful. I've had no issues. I haven't had to use the Rainfly for much other than the snow the other night, but I've seen videos that the Rainfly on here works really well. You can get downpoured on and still stay dry inside the tent. But this, like I said, is the main attraction with my budget setup. I'm gonna have a total for how much everything that I brought with me today cost, and everything that I brought is enough to get you going for now. So yeah, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to be able to go out and camp, truck camp, however you want to do it. And this is proof to do so. This was the only way I was going to be able to afford it for right now. So hopefully you see that, you know, it doesn't cost thousands of dollars to do, and maybe, just maybe, what I showed you today might inspire you to get out and do what I'm doing now. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.